I'll tell you a quick story about somebody who couldn't fix my problem, but was so awesome about telling me the path forward that this story is just stuck in my head forever. What is the most important piece of equipment a parent can have when you have a 2-year-old in any given social situation when you're trying to get something done? I will answer it for you. It is the pacifier, okay? So named because it pacifies the child. When the child goes, and you just stick that pacifier right in there. And we had this situation when we were staying at a hotel that allowed us to have 1 hour, check me now, we had 1 full hour of the entire park to ourselves where we could run around, ride all the rides we wanted, and nobody else could come in. Only the people who were staying in that hotel could get this free hour before they opened the gates, and other people flooded in. So this is time where the clock's ticking and you got to work it, and that's my wife Margaret's job. Margaret's got the map, okay? And we just follow her, and we're going to hit this one, 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 we're going to get fast pass for that one, then we're going to go back to this one, and she's got it licked. And all of a sudden, the little one starts going, like that, and she says, Mart, pacifier. Now I got the backpack, right? So I take off the backpack, and I'm going like, oh, man, you got to be kidding me, man. And Margaret's looking at me, and I'm looking at her, and I made a rookie mistake. This is my 3rd kid. I know all about pacifiers, okay? I left it in the room. Now, I got a choice. I can go back to the room burning this precious hour, right? That's not going to make Margaret happy. Or I said to myself, I'm going to test this whole Disney service thing. Let's just see. And this guy comes down Main Street, and he's holding like 1 billion Mylar balloons. And I say, hey there, Brandon. And he says, can I interest you in a balloon? I said, maybe later, Chief. Look, I need a pacifier. I need it yesterday. Do you know where a brother could find a pacifier? Now, I figured he might say, oh, here's where guest services is. Let me walk you to guest services. No way, man. This kid looks right at me, dead serious, and says, okay, this is what you're going to do. See Winnie the Pooh's Crystal Palace? You walk right up to Winnie the Pooh's Crystal Palace. Do not pass it. But when you get to it, look down. You'll see a blue sign. It's got an arrow on it. It looks like a golf cart sign, but it's not. It's got a blue arrow. You take that arrow. You go left. You'll be on a path behind Winnie the Pooh's Crystal Palace, and that path will go off to the right. You don't go to the right. You go to the left across the lawn. Go across the lawn. There'll be a shack. Behind the counter of the shack will be a woman. You ask the woman for the pacifier. And I said, okay, Brandon. And I was like, okay, this is either going to be a great story or a mob hit, right? Whatever. So I walk up to, not sure, I walked up to the Winnie the Pooh's Crystal Palace, look right down, there's the blue sign, made a left, and I'm like, come along, gang, and the path made a right. I didn't make a right, I made a left. And I walked across the garden way there, and there's this woman just staring at me from behind the counter of this big white shack, like she's waiting for me. And I walked up to her, and I said, I need a pacifier. And she looks over her shoulder and she says to me, what size? I'm a veteran, right? I didn't even know they came in sizes. I swear I didn't. I was like, medium. Be good, medium. And she gave me the pacifier and all was well. That is clarity and focus in Path Forward. That is a standout experience.